Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm taking all the seeds off of these. These have been sitting in the back room drying for a couple, since, when did October, I'm going to say October, so a couple months. So they're plenty dry. So I'm taking the seeds off of these, and I really doubt that I'm going to need any of them for replanting, because I'm sure that in the process of it, the plant probably dropped quite a few on the ground. And the plant itself was the same plant that I had the year before. I think it's perennial. So I'm sure it'll come back up on its own. And maybe even some more plants because of dropping seeds. So I think these can be used for cooking. Well, in case you didn't know what it was, these are fennel seeds. And I tried to plant one of the kind of fennels that you can, that have the big bulb at the bottom that you can, use for cooking. This one didn't have that more than one kind of fennel seeds I've discovered. So I was not successful in getting the kind I wanted to grow. I had transplants, and they were like so tall, and I planted them out and they promptly died. So I don't know, I'll try again this year. But I really would like to have that kind of a fennel so I can see what that tastes like in cooking. I could go buy some, I guess. But this one just mainly is good for the seeds, which also can be used in cooking. So that's what I'm up to today. I baked the cookies, as you saw earlier. And you can see my husband confiscated a whole bunch of them to take out to his man cave and put in his cookie jar. In return, he brought me in a whole bunch of things he had in his cookie jar. These are Girl Scout cookies, Thin Mints and Do-si-dos. And they're good, but I'm sure the homemade cookies are better for you. So this is going to take a while. There's a lot of them in there. Okay, I wanted to show you, I think you can see it there. I'll make that just a little bigger. My sourdough starter is starting to get bubbly, and that's good. I wasn't sure it would work with this kind of flour, but it's working. So when my sourdough starter gets even more bubbly and I get a little more of it, I'm going to try my hand at cooking some sourdough bread. I also made some more ginger ale today, and I did it a little differently than the video that I showed you last time. Last time I just took some of the ginger bug juice and put directly in a bottle and let it sit out for a couple days till it got really potent, and then put it in the fridge, making sure to burp it every day. And this time I put several cups of water in I'll try that again. Several cups of water in a pan, that's what I was trying to say, along with some sugar. And I boiled, and some ginger, some fresh ginger, and then my ginger bug thing had way much more ginger in it than it needed to have, so I took a lot of that out and put it in with what I was boiling. So I boiled that for, I don't know, a few minutes, like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And then I turned the heat off and let it cool down to room temperature. And then I put in some ginger bug and some lemon juice. and a little bit of salt. And then I stirred that all up and put it in a large jar, jar that I can open up and burp every day. And I also replenished my ginger and my sugar in my ginger bug. So I took care of that. Let's see, what else did I do today? Seemed like I was quite busy most of the day. Cooked myself some beets, and my mind's going blank what else I ate along with the beets. Anyway, this evening I had some of my homemade yogurt. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have a lot of self-control. Those cookies sitting out on the counter, and I ate some of them too, which I shouldn't have. It always makes me feel a little bit sluggish after I eat something like that, but I do that to myself anyway. Don't know why. Anyway, that's what my day comprised of. I felt like a happy homemaker. It's kind of fun making things from scratch. Oh, I know what else I did today. The microgreens, excuse me, that I've been growing, I trimmed those all off and redid the ground in the container, planted some more seeds. So that's what else I did today, so that I will have more microgreens coming up in a few days. Watered all my plants and did some Toastmaster stuff that I needed to do on the computer, and watched some TV shows, listened to some YouTube videos, and the day's just about done. I hope you had a good day. I kind of enjoy showing you the things that I do during the day, especially when I'm doing things that I know homesteaders like to do, like making my own stuff. And technically I'm not a homesteader. I'm just a gardener with a little bitsy garden in my backyard. Or, well, actually it's my front yard. It's kind of, the front yard is on the back of the house. Does that make sense? Yes, well, it would if you saw it. My front yard is in the back of the house. My backyard is on the front of the house. Anyway, it warmed up today. It was really hot. It got up to 44 degrees. No, that isn't really hot. It's been raining all day, and I guess we're just glad that it's rain and not snow. And 44 degrees still feels pretty cold because it's kind of had a breeze along with it. And as I sit here now, I can hear the wind blowing outside. It gets dark so gosh darn early. It's only 5 o'clock, and it's been dark for almost an hour. We have more night than we do day. Well, I guess I can be thankful I don't live in Alaska or somewhere where they have lots of night in the wintertime. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit the little bell notification button. I don't know why I remind you each time, because I'm guessing that if you're watching this, you've probably done that already. But you never know, there might be somebody new watching that hasn't watched me before. So I appreciate it when you watch. until next time, may the good Lord richly bless you. Bye.